Some call it a government of national unity, while others say it's a grand coalition between the ANC and the DA. The MK party is in a legal battle with the SABC over the use of the term government of national unity. President Ramaphosa recently marketed the GNU at the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Summit in Beijing in China.
We've embarked on a clear path of reforms, as Minister Tau was saying, with the new government that has been formed, a government of national unity, which is an inclusive government where a number of parties are working together for the interests of developing our country.
Back home, there are many expectations, and some citizens take stock of the GNU so far. We caught up with some students in Mowbray in Cape Town. Free education and tackling crime are some of the challenges they want addressed.
The only thing that matters, why can't they just make a higher institution to be free for all of us? That's what matters as a student. That's what I'm concerned about. We want education to be free because we're struggling with food, we are being excluded, we're facing a financial hardship. It's been difficult to survive as a student.
NSFAS is failing us, so we generally need free education. NSFAS doesn't give us our money. Some people are even studying on student loans. So that isn't fair, coming from a background that's poor.
One thing that impacts have a direct impact on all the citizens would just be crime. So I'd really want crime to be solved. For instance, if you want to go to the Cape Flats, you wouldn't just walk freely or whatever, or you'd be afraid of your life, or you'd be afraid that someone's just gonna shoot at you or steal your phone or something like that. So I think the main issue is crime for all the South Africans and ordinary citizens. Yeah.
This former student at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology could not complete his studies due to a lack of financial assistance. He is now trying to make ends meet outside the CPUT campus.
I'm selling the fat cooks here, with a chicken liver inside. Yes.
So what is it that this government of national unity can do for people in terms of even... It seems as if now you're venturing into small business.
I think they must empower more especially young people with skills, man. But now it's sad because they say they're gonna cut jobs for teachers as well. So it's sad, man. They need to empower us. They need to create more job opportunity for us South Africans. We're coming from different backgrounds, man. For example, my mother is a domestic worker. We are 3 at home. And she's only working once a month, so it's very difficult, you see. So now I'm striving, I'm trying to make a living for myself.
Another student is unhappy with the recent announcement that some schools will be closed for good. She is studying education and is demoralized by the news.
We're starting to be educators, and now we're hearing that and in next year, in 2025, there will be jobs that will be cut. 2,400 jobs will be cut for teachers. How are they expecting us to continue to study if they're going to cut out jobs? They're not giving us hope. They're not giving us any encouragement because now they're just destroying us. Thank you.
Are you a student who is a future educator?
Yes, this is a CPUT campus for educators. So I'm starting to be a teacher. I'm a third-year student in foundation phase.
And from students in the southern suburb of Mowbray to Athlone on the Cape Flats, a learner who was a victim of crime recently wants to see increased police visibility in the area.
Yes, there's a lot of crime in this area and people is always being robbed.
So I heard you said you also...
Yes, I was robbed about a month ago.
Where?
Yeah, in the street.
So what is it that you want government to do, this new government of national unity?
To have more people patrolling here in the area.
Just across the N2 from Athlone lies Langa Township. Here, some have expressed little or no hope that the government will make a difference in their lives.
We don't see any improvement. We don't see any improvement. Even now we're tired of voting or do whatever. We're just living the life that we're living now. Yeah.
The taxi industry also wants support and interventions from the GNU. At the Bunga Avenue taxi rank in Langa, some operators also expressed their thoughts. Their concerns range from being stopped by law enforcement during peak hours to a call to alleviate the congestion of the city's main taxi rank.
Most of the time, we like to work normally, but we are the most people who always been chased, return tickets.
So what do you think this new GNU should do?
GNU should try to eliminate our tickets so that we can proceed to work normally and do our licenses properly.
The GNU can also visit there by Cape Town taxi rank, man. There is a blockage here. It's hard to go into the lines. It's hard to go out to come out from the lines. You see, at least they can solve that problem there, man.
Other residents of Cape Town are pinning their hopes on investment in infrastructure and social upliftment, and they want to see honesty from the government.
In terms of stabilizing the economy of the country, stabilizing the various sectors of the country in order to ensure to attract businesses or privatization or companies out there who need to invest in South Africa, because we require a huge amount of infrastructure in the country. We do require various amount of social upliftment programs as well. We do need investment within the education fraternity as well. I think looking at the formation of the government is definitely speaking to that of solidarity, diversity, which South Africa is celebrating.
The riffraff that's basically used the system to take money away from the poor and from the job money and to create jobs for people. So that's why we're hopeful that it actually gets to a point where it actually now they must stop with the nonsense and stop telling lies and actually tell us the truth and tell us where we're going.
The new GNU has over 4 years left to govern the country before the next general elections in 2029. Mercedes Besant, SABC News, Cape Town.